Music. I keep forgetting where my music is. Oh, here it is. Hello, everyone. We're gonna keep doing AI stuff. Cause why not? Yeah. What? Okay. So I'm guessing I'm live. I'm gonna assume that I'm live. Because why wouldn't I? And everything looks good. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yay! Hi, Catson. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you now. We can see you and hear you. Cool. All right, so let's get this party started. We're gonna be doing some MCP stuff with MuleSoft, Cursor, AI, and stuff. So let's get to it. Share my screen. So we're right now here in Cursor. Let me make this bigger. Long time, been working on the migration 4.6 and 4.9 and trying to understand the MuleSoft MuleSoft and Mule messages new pricing model. That's cool. Also, I tried the VS Code plugin, and I didn't like it. Oh no, the VSC Studio plugin? What do you mean by that? Is that VS Code or is that Studio? I got confused, sorry. You mean like ACB? Or you mean another thing? I'm gonna wait because it takes a while to get the messages, and I'm gonna be here. So anyway, well, Kepsen response. I'm gonna start sharing this thing. So we are on Cursor. Oh, anypoint code builder. That's okay. It's not for everyone. But it's good that you tried it. I really appreciate it. I've been advocating a lot for ACB because it's eventually gonna be like the default. Studio is not eventually. It's not gonna have like a lot of features that ACB will have, but I feel like that's gonna take years anyway. So that's why I'm telling people to try it out now, because it's good to have that information, but it's fine if you don't like it. Is not that friendly for me. Oh, that's okay. It takes a while, to be honest. I think it took me like months to get used to the VS Code in general, coming from Eclipse. Just coming from Eclipse to VS Code, let alone like ACB. Just VS Code is like a whole new thing. So yeah, I understand that. That's okay. I usually like just to play with XML files and go in UI of Eclipse to fix. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so you're still trying it though. That's nice. I mean, whatever works now, ACB is gonna get better, more robust with time. For now, it's not for everyone, and it still has a lot of features that are lacking, but it's good to try it out. So I'm glad. But today we're gonna be doing ACB because we're gonna have Cursor and stuff. So we can do this here. All right, so also, Capsan, if you ever want to give me more feedback or you're having some specific issues, you can put a one-on-one with me in my office hours. I do it every Wednesday since like 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. my time, so I'm EST, I think. But you can check it out. I have all August open, I think. So you can, if you want to give me some feedback on ACB, that's fine. If you don't, that's also fine. But yeah, I'm just trying to make ACB better for everyone. So I'm just trying to gather some feedback, some errors that are happening, so the team can try to fix it. Cool. All right, so we are on npm, and we have here the MuleSoft MCP server. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow all of these because I already tried the MCP server on the first version, but this is like version 110. So this is a new version that I haven't tried. So let's go ahead and try that. So first, I think you have to install it because I had already installed it before, but I didn't have all of these new things. I just had the base stuff, and it was published 13 days ago. So we're gonna try that out. First, I'm gonna install this. And yes, you have to have, here are the prerequisites. Endpoint extension pack, Git, Einstein and stuff. But you also have to have Node so you can run this. So I already have Node, but where is my terminal? Here. So I'm just gonna run the thing. Okay, added one package. I am guessing that's good enough. Okay. Then here's everything that it does. But for now, so I have to set up authentication and a lot of things. So let me first get the cursor thing. So this, I would have to be prod US. Oh, there's Canada, I think. I'm gonna try that. Anyway, you come to cursor, you press on this cursor settings button. Then you go to tools and integrations and MCP tools, select add custom MCP. So I'm gonna just paste what I have, save. I'm gonna have to change this. So we said, let's try prod CA for the region name. There you go. And now I need to get my client ID and client secret. So I have a brand new Anypoint platform account. It has nothing. So I will have to do everything from scratch so you all can see how to do it. So anyway, we did that. And let's see, where was here. So I need a connected app that acts on its own behalf. So let's go to access management and connected apps, create app. Let's name it cursor. Acts on its own behalf. And then we need to give these scopes. Can I just put this like on the side? Yes. And these on the side. Yes. Good. So scopes, add scopes. So let's do Mule developer generative AI user, monitoring viewer, manage API, configure API's configuration. I don't know why I'm getting dizzy by looking at it this way, but okay. Do we have this recorded to watch it later? Yes. It will be posted in the LinkedIn page and also in the Twitch channel and also in YouTube, I believe, but that might take longer. So your best bets are either the LinkedIn or the Twitch channels. Yes, cool. So manage, what was I writing? Oh, API's configuration, manage policies, view API's configuration, view policies, and then exchange. I think everything, administrator, contributor, creator, viewer. Yes, all of them. And then view organization, view connected applications, read applications, create applications, read runtime fabrics, Cloud Hub, network viewer, and usage viewer. Okay. Oh, and I already did the install. Cool. and then the configure. Okay, so next, business group. I'm gonna select all because I'm not sure. Okay. So does it say how many scopes? Wait, let me put this back here. No. Here. Make this bigger again. Thank you for confirming. We'll watch the recording one later. Sure. Where was I? Oh, it doesn't say how many. Oh, no, it doesn't say how many. Okay. Good enough. So we have this, add scopes, save. Cool. Yeah. All right. So copy ID. And it's okay if you see it because this is a trial account and I don't mind if you use my stuff because it doesn't matter. I'm also going to remove the connected app, so whatever. All right. Anyway, Anypoint client ID, Anypoint client secret. I'm also going to log in to Anypoint platform because why not? Open. And cool. Okay, so I'm logged in now with this user, which is Martinez51. And we here see Martinez51. Cool. So we have this thing. We can close this now. And now we see MuleSoft 18 tools added. So I was seeing 17 before, but it was because I hadn't run the npm thing. So now I can see all of them. So this is everything that you can do with the MuleSoft server. Create Mule project, and there you can see like the parameters and stuff. So create Mule project, generate Mule flow, create MCP server, deploy Mule applications, list applications, update Mule application, run local Mule application, create and manage assets, search asset, get platform insights, get reuse metrics, manage API instance policy, list API instances, create and manage API instances, manage Flex Gateway policy project, get Flex Gateway policy example, create API spec project, create API spec. Okay, so there's that, but we needed to do another thing, I think. No. Well, there are some examples here, which is cool, but no, that's not what I wanted. There was something about here. To run the generate Mule flow and create API spec tools, enable Einstein in access management. So I have to do that. So if we go, I think in Salesforce? Yeah, in Salesforce, here, still in access management in Salesforce. Then we click on accept here in enable Einstein for Anypoint platform. I accept. And you don't have to connect your own Salesforce organization. It's perfectly fine if you just use the free account. What blog documentation is this? This is in npm.js.com/package/MuleSoft/MCP-server. Pretty much. So that's like the official npm library thing. So you can download the MCP server. So that's where you can find that. It's on the npm website. Because this is like the thing that you use to download it. You have to have Node. So that's why it's there. If you take a look here, we can see that we're running this with npx. And this is a MuleSoft MCP server, which is where we were right now, like the official site. Cool. All right, so there's that. I enabled Einstein. I don't have to add my Salesforce org. I can just use the trial. My other question is, do I need to come here into Anypoint Code Builder? Oh, it's already added. Okay, I don't have to do anything here then. Cool, that's good enough. So I did that. I have this thing. I'm already logged in here as well. I don't know if I needed to do that, but I did it. So we're good. Maybe not because I have the connected app and that's like taking the credentials. But anyway, so we're here now. Let's open a chat. And right now I don't have any project open. So I wonder if, what is this? No. I wonder if it will know how to create one. So let's see. Yeah, let's do Claude. Complex problems, difficult bugs, or let's just put auto. Sure. So create a new empty Mule application. Let's see. I don't know how specific do I have to be, so we'll see. Okay, new. I'll create a new empty Mule application for you. Let me set up a basic Mule project structure. Project name, my Mule application, sure. It added it in my user folder. I've successfully created. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let me open that. Open project. Here, my Mule application, open. I think you don't need to have ACV installed in Cursor, but it's a good thing to have if you want to try out certain things on your own and you don't want to rely 100% on the AI. But it's really up to you. So I do have it installed. And also I just created a blog post to tell you how to install ACV in Cursor, because there are some additional things that you have to do. So if you go to settings, VS Code settings, and then you look for marketplace, was it? Yes, you have to install this URL here, or copy and paste it here so you can install ACV. You can go check out my blog to copy this, or you can just take a quick screenshot to put it yourself. HTTPS marketplace visualstudio.com, and then underscore APIs public gallery. So that's what you need to install ACV, but I don't think you have to install ACV if you are using the MCP server, but it's nice to have. Anyway, so we have this thing. Oh, I created a global for me. And my Mule application. So it doesn't have anything here. What about let me make the chat smaller. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have anything. This is empty. And then global. Let's see the code. It doesn't have anything. It's empty. Okay, but it's it added everything for it to know. So what else can I do with this? Well, let me check here. Application development. What happened? Wait. Hold on. How do I mute? My voice. Okay. Application development. Create and manage assets, create API spec, create API spec project. Well, I kind of skipped the API spec stuff. I just went ahead and did the project. Create Mule project, generate Mule flow, run local. Okay, let's do a basic hello world, because I love doing basic hello worlds. Okay. Create I wonder what it would do. Create a basic hello world. Mule app. Will it know what that means? Maybe not. Oh, it added the HTTP listener and everything, but it completely ignored the global.xml. Oh. application to test it. Run. Okay. Are you gonna test it? Let me run the application. Run. Let me wait a moment for the application to start up and then test it. I mean, 10 seconds I don't think are gonna make it, but sure. Or is it 10 minutes? Running in background, click to focus. Let's see. Oh, it failed. Oops. Run. Okay, there was an issue. Oh, could not find goal. Run. But anyway, I didn't tell it to run, so wait. Stop. I wanted to check the application first, because I didn't even get to see. Okay, we have the HTTP listener, and if we take a look at the UI configuration, we have the host port, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this looks good. Path, hello. And then the value, hello world. Okay, so it did add what I asked. But it didn't like follow best practices, which is fine because I also don't have like a cursor rules or something. Okay, so this is done. Let me remove this. Run the Mule app. Does it actually work, the Mule run? Let's see. Click to focus. No, it's not really working, my guy. Could not find goal run. Okay. I don't think that's how you run it. Implementation is still good based on prompt given, but is it testing itself to check the code? I have no idea, but okay, it's not running. Stop. Okay, so it is not running. So let me try it on my own. And let's see if it works. No, could not find or load main class. What? What do you mean by that? MuleDX server. I don't know if I'm gonna see anything here, but why not? Internal error. I'm guessing that doesn't help. Any point code builder, cursor tab. Nope. MCP logs. No, MCP user MuleSoft. Oh, I have an unauthorized. Okay. Maybe that's why. 1046. No, that was... Maybe it was when I was saving. Successfully connected and then unauthorized. Huh. I wonder. Okay, let me remove. And let me ask it to run again. Run the Mule app. Oh, again, I don't think that's gonna work. Path issue. I don't think so. Let me see. Click to focus. Nope. Okay, so not you, not you, not you. But I wanted to see the output, MCP user. Yeah, there's nothing here. So that wasn't the issue. Okay, so I don't know where to look for the thing. because none of this is helpful. That's fine. Let's stop. Okay. So what was happening if I clicked here? I forgot. Oh, could not find or load main class. Default Mule application. There were also some settings, as I remember. Settings, VS Code settings. Run the app from Studio. I don't have Studio installed. I gave up on Studio a long time ago. Shouldn't it be Maven clean deploy? I think so. I don't know why it's taking the other thing. What was I gonna do? Oh, ACV settings. I was gonna check the ACV settings. Enable LM tools. Sure. Sure. Default arguments from directory. Okay. That doesn't look different. There was another setting that I wanted to see, but I forgot. Oh, this. Okay, so this is another configuration. But what if I put the regular configuration? The Mule, I guess Mule debug launch. Yeah, this looks right. Debug Mule application, run Mule application. Yes, this looks right. Let's try this out. So instead of run, let's do the debug and run. Okay, that's working. Build failure. Okay. Oh, maybe it didn't add the POM dependency. I don't know. I'll see. But about to fetch. Nothing to compile. Our classes are up to date. Okay. So let's see if I come here. It probably didn't add the dependency. Yes, it didn't add the dependency. I knew it. It is telling me what to do. Where can we get that blog post? Which one? This one? It's there. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Or the other one, dev. It's in dev Alex Martinez. And here you have the install ACV on cursor. I also have some troubleshooting ACV installation issues if you have some of those. So you can dev.to/dev Alex Martinez. So I'm not sure which one you mean, but I put there both of them. Anyway, dependencies. There's nothing here, so it forgot to add the this HTTP dependency. So can I add it from here? Open Mule project properties. No. Okay. So let's go here to dependencies. Will it know? Mule HTTP. Okay. I just need that one. Thank you. Always. So now if I go back to Mule project properties, now I can adjust the version. Why sockets and not HTTP? Did I add the wrong one? No, I added the right one. Maybe once I click on apply. Interesting. Oh, it added the HTTP now. Oh no, that's... What? Wait. Let me remove it. And let me come... No, not here. Here. Hello? What just happened? Oh no. Oh no, I broke it. I'm sorry. Let me put this back. Okay. I don't know how I did that. Hello? Hello? You know what? I'm gonna remove this. And then if I just add the HTTP listener. Hello. Save. Yeah, now we have the dependencies. All right. Cool. So now if I go to Open Mule project properties. Yes. Now I have the thing. Latest version is this one, and then this other one, latest version is this one, apply. Okay, so it didn't add the POM, the dependencies to the POM. I will send that feedback to the team. Remember that this is like the one of the first versions of the MCP server, so let's be nice to the team. They're trying really hard. Okay, so... Oh, and then the run. Okay, let's try the run. Ah, something tells me that it's not gonna know how to run it, but let's try. Oh, wait, it's also because the global is empty. I don't know if that matters. So let's just delete it for now. We just want this one. I did have my configuration here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. All right, so run this Mule app. Okay, now it's doing the run. This looks weird, but more like something that should happen. Okay, so I don't know why it didn't run the app at first. Maybe it was because it needed the dependencies, or maybe because the global file was here. Oh. So close. Stop. How? Opening terminal. Okay, so it was downloading. Again, the Java class. What's up with the Java class? Okay, what if I try to run it by myself? So issue is that it is not adding dependencies for some things. That was what happened to me. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen to everyone, but yeah, that was the issue that I had right now. But again, it's AI, it's unpredictable sometimes, so what happens to me might not happen to you, and vice versa, unfortunately. So we're just trying, like, of course, we're not going to be using these to develop actual applications yet. It's just the beginning of it. Looks like it's going to run if we use the debug. But it, like, the AI created the run Mule application, and that was not working. But if we use the regular debug, it is working. Okay, deployed. Can you actually do the curl now? Call this API. It's already running. Already running. Just do a curl. I want to see if it will know. Oh, it did. Okay, run. Hello world. Yay, it worked. Cool. Okay, so this worked. Oh no, I cannot stop it. Where is the control to stop? It's not. Okay, well, Control C to stop. All right, there's that. Why don't we try to create an API specification now? Using AI prerequisites, log into Anypoint Code Builder with your Anypoint platform credentials. Okay, so this is where I would need it. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let me just open another window. And I'm gonna close this one. Okay, so now I'm nowhere. And create a new chat. Okay, create a new OAS spec. I will use my to-do app that I use all the time. Create a new OAS spec for a to-do task management API. Make CRUD operations. Each task has a title, due date, completed, and ID. Okay, let's try that and see what it does. It called what it needed to call. What? Sure. Sure. Okay, it's adding the stuff. I feel like it didn't have to be this complex. Okay. Jeez. It filter pagination, special endpoint, comprehensive error handling, multiple server environments. Oh my god. Okay, so let's open that then. Open project. I already forgot the name, but to do test management API. Okay. Wow. How many lines is this? Oh my god. Salesforce. Almost 400 lines. Okay. Well, I didn't tell it to do something simple, so that's on me, to be honest. Let's see the console. Let me... Okay, so the API servers, contact, the endpoints, we have tasks, get post, task, get put, patch, delete, and the complete patch. And the types. Task has an ID, a title, required. The ID is required. The title is required. The due date is not required. Good. Daytime. I wouldn't say date. Oh, well, that's fine. Completed. Required. Yeah. Created at. Updated at. I don't think that's needed, but that's fine. And then create task request. So title required. Due date not required, completed not required, defaults to false. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Title, due date, completed. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no ID. Cool. And then update. Title required, due date not required, completed required. Yeah, that makes sense. Patch, title, not required, due date not required, completed not required. Yes, because it's a patch. Okay, it kind of makes sense. Then we have error, validation error, message, details, field, message. Okay. This is what? Oh, these are three examples. So we have a code, string required, a message, string required, and an array of field and message not required. Okay. And then we have the tasks, get. So there's some query parameters, completed, limit, offset. This is super complete. Tasks, total limit, offset. I'm impressed. I am impressed. This is really cool. Then the post. So you would send something like this. Again, just title is required. The rest are not. And you would receive ID, title, due date, completed, created at, updated at. I like that it's using a UUID because that's easier. Because when I tried to implement this on my own, I used MySQL. So I completely rely on MySQL to create the ID because I wanted the ID to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So sequential. So I completely rely on MySQL to create the ID for me. So this is cool. This way you have the control of what IDs are being created and they don't have to be sequential. They just have to be unique. So it really depends on what you prefer. Completed, created at, updated at. Yes. So this was what? The post, the create. Then we have the task ID, get task. So yeah, you just receive everything. Then the put. You send the task ID in the URI param. You can send something like this. Just the title, due date, completed. Only the title is required again. Oh, and the completed is required as well. Because the put will update everything. The patch will update only what you send. So nothing is required except the task ID because you already have a task ID. So yes, due date, completed. And then you get the response back. And then the delete, you just send the task ID and it deletes it. With a 204, that is no content. 404 task not found, 500 internal error. And then it added this one, which is a complete to just update the completion of the task. So you go to tasks, task ID, and then you put complete. And because this is a patch, you can only send. Where is the? Oh, so you just need to send the URI parameter, but you don't need to send a body. Oh, is that it? Yeah. And then you, I see. This is nice. So that way you just have to send like the ID in the URL or URI. And you don't have to send any body, and it will automatically know that you just have to transform or like change the complete status from whatever it was to true because it was completed. Oh, that's smart. That's like a very easy way to change the status. That's cool. That's really cool. Now let's implement it. Okay, I like how it created. Well, first let's publish it. Publish this API to Exchange. Calling undefined. Oh, okay. Create and manage assets. Okay, knew what to call. It looks like there's an authentication issue. You're not logged in into any platform, but I am though. Session has expired. I don't think so. Insufficient permissions. To resolve this, you need to... Wait, I need to sneeze, I think. It went away. Log into any platform. I am. Check your credentials. Refresh your session. I'm not gonna do that. Would you like... Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So it should work. Am I missing something here? Wait, exchange. Maybe it cannot publish, and I'm trying to publish. Create and manage assets, create an asset in endpoint exchange, update, properties, delete. Well, I'm guessing create an asset should be able to like publish it. Okay. I do have all of these. Okay, you know what? Let me create. Okay, so let's do another chat. Take this API spec and publish it to any point exchange. Maybe. No, it's not letting me. I am logged in. That is the correct org ID, I believe. Let me go to API Manager. And I have here my org. Okay, let me just double check. Yeah, that looks correct. I have the permissions because I put my credentials. Yeah, this should have worked. This didn't work. Okay, so what if I publish manually? Exchange. Publish API project to Exchange. Asset version, API version v1. Okay, publish. Yep, it was published. Would you like to implement? No. Now let's check Exchange. So I'm out of time, but I would love to continue this. Yeah, it was published. To try new stuff and also to give feedback to the team as to why I'm not able to do certain things. So in summary, it didn't let me put this in Exchange. And then when I was doing the other API, or like the Mule app, it didn't add the dependencies. It wasn't able to run it. I had to run it manually. So that was pretty much, yeah, that was pretty much it, I believe. Yeah, so those were the three things. It did create the application correctly. It added the global.xml, but it didn't add the global configuration into global.xml. It didn't add the dependencies. It wasn't able to run it. I had to run it myself. It did create the API spec, and it did a very good job. But then it didn't publish it to Exchange. So next time we're gonna try to like actually get this API spec and try to make a project out of it and see if we can run that. And also like scaffolding and everything. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it's even available to scaffold. Let me see, scaffold. Yeah, create and scaffold an API spec. Okay. So it should be able to do it. All right, that is all for this live stream. I still have like 7 minutes, but I feel like this is a good way to end it. Some wins, some loses. I'm gonna send all of this feedback to the team. I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to try MCP server yet. It is kind of new, as I was saying. Well, it is new. It has like, what, a month, 2 months? So it makes sense that it is very flawed right now. But yeah, we're gonna try to make it better. I will continue trying it out for you all, but I hope you can see like the value that it will have in some months, hopefully. And we can start like giving feedback, trying it out, doing new stuff. And it is not good if you don't want to try it and like make it happen and have something working already, because it is very flawed. Thanks for the session. Yeah, no worries. I hope at least you were able to see how to install it, how like the general overview of how it works and what it should be doing. Even if we have some imperfections, we're all imperfect, aren't we? All right. That is all for this live stream. I would love to try Kiro for next time. I wonder if this would work in Kiro. That would be something nice to see. But I have the Kiro free version. and I have the cursor premium version, so maybe it's not gonna be that cool. So we'll see. All right, that is all for this live stream. Remember that you can put up your ACB troubleshooting stuff with me in a one-on-one. I do my office hours every Wednesday. So go ahead and schedule some time with me if you want to give me some feedback or if you just want to troubleshoot ACB with me. Cool. That is all for this live stream. I will see you next week. Maybe I will just continue trying this out. All right. See you all. Bye.